Hello, Sagittarius. These are your tarot cards for July of 2023. I'm Danielle Stimpson of Learn Reiki Philadelphia, and I highly recommend that you click that subscribe button. There is tons of tarot, Reiki, and crystals here on this channel for you. I also recommend that you check out the videos for your sun, moon, and rising signs if you happen to know all three, as well as any other major placements that you might be questioning about this month. So without any further ado, let's jump in to see what the cards have in store for you. Okay, so Sagittarius, the focus of your month is King of Swords. This very much reflects your personality and the best way to kind of move forward and move through the things at hand. This is a very, very earned and achieved level of clarity, knowledge, wisdom. It's also a lot to do with integrity, balance, and fairness. The swords are all about intellect and the mental pursuits, how we think about things. And this month is going to be something that requires that kind of high level thinking, fairness, a lot of decision making this month for sure. So that's the focus. How are we entering this month and coming out of June? That's represented by the star. The star is a beautiful card. This is basically saying like you were following your intuition and where you wanted to go. The star is all about, in a sense, think about following your spiritual North Star, moving forward in the ways that you know you need to and want to, and that's important to you, and having the full support of the universe behind you the more you do that. You are here where you are at because you have done this. You have followed that calling within yourself and you've acted accordingly. The challenge for this month is the least powerful card in your reading, I'm happy to say, and it is the Two of Coins. This is a very mundane card. Coins, also called pentacles, this represents all of the finite things in life. This is the to-do lists, this is literal coin and money, this is tasks, this is getting the basics done, all that kind of stuff. Even your to-do list, largely speaking. And this card is all about trying to keep balance. This is actually the most kind version of this card I have out of all of my decks. Here, if you look closely, you'll notice that he's kind of standing on the water. You see this kind of glowing at his feet. He's standing on this rock here. He doesn't have the most secure foundation. And right now he's got both of these above his hands, but if he continues at this pace, he is at risk of losing one or the other. So it's a matter of, this card, I would say that as a challenge, it would be juggling things rather than completing them or handling them or even delegating them. This is like, I'm trying to keep everything going. I'm trying to keep all the plates spinning. I'm trying to juggle all the things. And maybe it's my approach as far as how that's getting done, or maybe I just have too many things up in the air. So that's the challenge. The best way forward, the best course of action is strength. Strength is all about that balance of the two parts of you, the part of you that's very put together and focused, and the part of you that is a little bit more fiery. This really speaks to discipline. It speaks to good application of your energy, definitely physically, but mentally, emotionally, in all the ways. It is about honoring yourself and using all of the parts of you to bring yourself forward. Also, this card can portend to aspects of looking inward and seeing where we might be a little out of balance internally and finding that strength within. So this is very much a self-motivated card going forward. So looking at it in juxtaposition to the Two of Coins, this is out of balance. You're not really at your strongest point. And here, this is the best path forward, is to bring that all in and lead internally from your place of strength rather than happenstance and all of the tasks. I hope that makes sense. The word of advice from your guides, from the whispers from your guides, category of this reading is another 2. It is a 2 of Cups. So this feels very much like this month for you feels very much like, should I go left or should I go right? There's a lot of duality, and also strength speaks to that too. This is also balancing spiritual parts of life and the mundane, logic and emotion, logic and intuition, all of those different things, but using all of the sum of your parts, all of the different parts to make those decisions and move you through from the fullest point of your empowerment. Your guides are basically saying that there is synchronicity that is coming and that you can trust on. Remember that star? This represented last month, trusting your intuition, trusting yourself to move forward, just sort of knowing where you are going, especially and including not just intuition, but also plans. This is basically saying to keep that up. Synchronicity. So this can be a card of love matches two people face to face and, swans mate for life, their life partners. But even more than just romance, this is either two people or you and a situation, or you and a business or a job, or whatever the case may be, coming together in perfect balance, harmony. It's like kismet. It feels like fated, and you know it when you feel it, that deep synchronicity. What this is saying is go towards the things that flow easily and feel like you're magnetically pulled towards them, and go with it. Go towards that with your full intellect intact, using your mental acuity, going at it with that strength in mind, a place of personal balance and empowerment from within. And you'll keep on making the right decisions, meeting the right people, doing the right things, and it'll feel like, oh, I feel like I'm in the right place. That's the way you want to feel. When you're feeling more like, I'm just juggling it, it's all I can do to get through the day, that's a sign that something is off balance. And as the advice card, the best path forward card, being the strength card, I would say when you feel yourself going towards this, when you feel like you just can't juggle it all, it's almost like you've got too many different things going on, the best thing you can do is start to whittle that down. Use that focus point, that King of Swords acuity that you have to say, okay, I need to be fair, including being fair to myself, including being fair to my energy and everything else that I'm working towards. If it feels like you're just juggling to try to get through the things, you're not acting from that place of empowerment. If, however, it feels more like you are drawn to something like a moth to a flame, or like magnets attracting, then that is what you want to follow. And there are some really good things to connect to. Don't get distracted by other things that are in the background. I definitely, and I know I mentioned, check out the videos for your sun, moon, and rising. Your month and Virgo's month have a lot of overlap. So if you have Virgo and Sagittarius as two of your big three, this is going to be a lot of honing and decision making and what do I keep and what do I let go of this month. But the good news is this is, the least powerful card in your reading is the Two of Pentacles. Sometimes it's okay for something to drop so that you don't fall down trying to balance both things. It's okay to make that decision from your place of strength and what feels right, and leaving behind what doesn't. Use that logic of yours. You've absolutely got this, and I know that you're going to make some great progress this month. So Sagittarius, all the best to you. If you would like to learn more about my live online Reiki certification courses, or if you'd like to schedule a one-on-one reading or distance healing session with me, visit learnreikiphiladelphia.com. The link is in the description, and I also lead a 5 times weekly healing live stream right here on YouTube. So go ahead and check that out. All the best to you this month. I do hope to see you again in August, and bye for now, Sagittarius.